Are higher highs coming in MATIC? Well, that's what we're going to take a look at right now. I'm looking at the daily chart and we're going to gather some evidence to find out which way is MATIC going in the near future and perhaps when it will make its next move. Right now, we're hovering around this big psychological line of 1. That's a big round number. Humans love big round numbers. They tend to get our attention and we take action around them. Algorithms know that humans like that, and so they put trading bots around that level to buy or sell accordingly. And that's why we're hanging around this very important 1.00 level. We're going to talk about what's next. But before we do, I'm going to switch over to TradingView, one of my favorite tools that I use daily, and look at their technical analysis. I'm going to look at it from the 1 day time frame. TradingView showing a buy on the summary level. Oscillators are showing neutral while moving averages are showing a strong buy. Weekly, on the week, we're seeing a strong buy on MATIC. Oscillators a buy. Moving average is a strong buy. And on the 1 month, a buy, with oscillators and moving averages agreeing. So long term, TradingView is seeing MATIC as a buy. Now, MATIC has been particularly interesting because it hasn't followed the flow of crypto the last month and a half of the crypto space. And what I mean by that is this. In October, MATIC was right around, let's say 0.5, just round it off. It had a fantastic rise until the beginning of November, almost doubling. And then it kind of gave up some of those gains and made a lower high in December when a lot of the other crypto world was making higher highs. Then it had a pullback toward the middle of December, which we did see across crypto, and it's recently made an even higher high, breaking that all important 1 level. So we had something that looked like this, roughly on the daily, in October, and then, November, and then the December low was lower than the the December high was lower than the November high. We didn't see that in crypto. Let me give you some examples of that. Here we are on October. Here's the November high. Here's the December high. It was much greater than the November high. Bitcoin. Here's October. Here's November high. Here's December high. Ethereum was the same. November high, December high. So my point was, MATIC didn't make that December high. It made its November high, and it moved fantastically. Zero complaints on this movement. You cannot complain when a coin doubles in value in a month. I'm just pointing out the difference that MATIC had. Now it is making a new December high, which is fantastic. It has found a foundation right here about 0.75 and has made its move upwards. Now let's talk about this. I saw this on the weekly. It looked something like, let me erase this line here. It looks something like this. I saw a rising channel, if you will. Something like that, loosely drawn. It's not perfect, but it's something like that. Nonetheless, my point is, we right now on MATIC are in a upper rising channel. That is fantastic to see. Until that channel is broken, if it ever is, then I believe it's only going to continue making higher highs. Let me go back to the daily since we've drawn that on the weekly. Look at that. Okay, so that means we've got a lot of movement. A higher high, lower high, not particularly good, but now we've made a higher high aiming toward the top of that channel. So if price falls down and hits the bottom of this channel, we're not going to worry. That's around 0.8. We're not going to have any fear. That would be the natural movement of MATIC as it stands right now. It's the pattern that it is playing out. It could very well make its new highs going up. Now, across crypto is generally slow the last week or two of December, and we see its next move toward the first week or two of January. We've seen that across crypto the last 2 years. I'm expecting that again. And MATIC is just giving us more evidence that that next move is going to be up. Why? Well, because Ethereum is challenging its December highs. VET is continuing to rise. Solana is continuing to rise. It's given a little back now over these last 3 days, but that's because it has been the most active positive coin lately. Avalanche is in an upward channel. It has recently broken out of its channel, and I'll be doing a video on that soon. But again, it's up toward the highs. It's made big moves. All these major coins are making moves upward, not downward. Let's look at ADA real quick. Again, starting to challenge its December highs. MATIC has broken its most recent December highs. Everything is pointing to the next move being up. Until those patterns break, we just have to assume they'll continue. That's really the only option you have when you have to try to look into a crystal ball and determine the future. So if price falls down to this 0.08, might be a good time to pick up some more if you're long-term MATIC. But until it falls out of this rising channel that we have, we're not going to worry because we've made a recent high. Boy, it would be fantastic if it could go ahead and recapture this one and capture it healthily by breaking this high. But we might have to be patient for that. That may not happen for a little while, maybe the first or second part or week of this January, and hopefully that will happen. But MATIC is looking good for higher highs here in the near future. Just watch this level. If price meanders down to it, don't worry, just let it continue to play out. All right. That is my update on MATIC. Y'all be sure to check back for updates on MATIC and other crypto coins. And thank you for watching.